Hello, I'm Doris Esenarro. I'm from Peru, and today I'm going to talk about the investigation created by me and my colleagues that is called Solid Quality Assessment of Vacant Land Recovered to Agricultural Land. This investigation is divided in five parts. First of all, it is going to begin with an introduction, the method that is being used, the results that shows what we could find, the discussion of these results, and finally the conclusion. Introduction. In recent decades, the management of industrial household and municipal waste has become a problem that has caused great concern worldwide, due to severe risks to the environment and the health of population resulting from inadequate management of such waste. Although the fight to protect the situation has been going on for a long time, especially in the highly industrialized countries, it can be said that in the developing countries this issue is in its initial stage and the results obtained are often far from what is intended. The problem to increasing in the generation of industrial and hazardous waste is particularly severe, the industrial sector in increasing to improve economic conditions. However, this growth does not necessarily go hand in hand with a measure that must be taken to avoid or reduce the risks to environment and health inherent in such development. The problem of salt and hazard waste cannot be solved simply by burying them in ground. Confining hazardous waste, far from being a solution, is a way for postponing the problem. It is necessary to emphasize waste minimization, which reduces the amount and pollution load of waste, generates byproducts that are sold as raw material, and saves of the purchasing of inputs and the payment of public services from waste management. Likewise, ecological agriculture is a good alternative for the adequate use of soil areas designed for waste accumulation, in which better quality food is produced concerning crops based on an intensive of agrochemicals. The present work is oriented to evaluate the quality of an agricultural soil recovered from a wasteland in an urban zone located in the district of Villa El Salvador, as shown as in Figure 1, in metropolitan Lima, to establish economical agriculture as a representative model in such a way that economic and environmental benefits are generated. The methodology consists in two parts: first an sampling and then an analysis. The soil samples are obtained to obtain information, so later we could interpret the physical, chemical, and microbial conditions of the soil before and after. Finally, we are using instruments for determining soil quality on the field phase and the laboratory phase. Also, we are doing a data analysis of the soil quality and the project costs. The results shows the physico-chemical analysis through in these two graphics. The table of the left hand presents the results of physico-chemical results of the soil composition. On the right hand, this table compares the main components, the vacant land versus the recovered land, so we can see that there is a significant difference between these variables. Discussion of results. Soil quality assessment. We are talking about soil quality. The soil scientific community developed the concept of soil quality after the following functions were recognized: promote the system productivity without losing these physical, chemical, and biological properties, attenuate environment contaminants and pathogens, and favor the health of microorganisms, plants, animals, and humans. Soil quality is the capacity of these resources to function in a natural or human ecosystem. to sustain or improve the productivity of plants and animals and to control water and the air pollution. Soil quality is an attribute that depends on the integration of different physico-chemical and biological properties, management effects, and cultivation system together with the clinical conditions. The concept of soil quality comprises two components, inherent quality and dynamic quality. Inherent quality is that which results from the natural properties of the soil determined by factors that give this information, climate, topography, biodata, and parent materials. It is frequently used in the comparison of soil and to evaluate their sustainability for different uses. Dynamic quality of land is that which indifferent from changes in the health of conditions of soil properties influenced by agricultural use and agricultural management policies. Soil biological quality. The soil biological quality of the land is the result of the interaction of the micro and macroorganisms present in, which perform different functions determining their natural properties. Soil microbial communities and their distribution. Soil is generally a favored habitat for the proliferation of microorganisms, and the microcolonies develop in the particles that form it. Microorganisms isolate from the ground include viruses, bacteria, fungi, algae, and protozoa. Heterophobic microorganisms and use sugars, alcohols, and amino acids as an energy source. Some are capable of using polysaccharides, such as starch, as cellulose, by having an ability to hydrolyze these compounds into simple sugars. Bacteria populations are generally higher than in prairie soils, at more nutrient-rich root development. Waste production is Metropolitan Lima almost to 0.8 kilograms per day per habitant, and due to lack of spaces in adequate waste management vacant lots many be established to house their waste. There are various proposals for the rational management of soil waste generated in lakes cities. Armories is composing mainly for those wastes based on organic matter, which are the most abundant among household waste, composing in a type of aerobic treatment that are transform natural products into soil biofertilizers with adequate properties of agricultural soil as we for gardening. Conclusions. The soil of the current agricultural centers present adequate physical, chemical, and microbiological characteristics. Do the agroecological management handled since the beginning of this installation? Where going agriculture is established mainly destined to the production of vegetables which are one of the better adapted. The urban population's perception of the social impact through service approves of the fact that the conversion of wasteland to product land is a good. Soil fertility is organic production through the use of biofertilizers, production of biogas, and liquid bioproducts, improved soil quality.